pandemic happened, and then the whole situation with Rolo, things that are out of your control, life happens. How did those experiences help you to grow as a person?
I would feel as if it helped me grow as a leader, helped me gain the trust of all the older guys, and offensively it was kind of just gaining the trust of everybody on that team that we had to finish the season out for each other, and kind of made us close, and to this day we still have bonds with all of those teammates.
How did all that stuff impact you personally and your teammates? Was it difficult?
I would say it was difficult, but we got through it. We got through it for sure.
And how was it learning two different offenses there and then having to adjust to a new offense here?
Well, I ran the offense we ran there in high school pretty much. So I knew that offense. And then here was kind of the adjustment we've been talking about from spring, from the same thing I've been telling you guys throughout this whole year. So.
Christian, a few weeks back when you guys were preparing for USC, how was Hunter leading up to that game? Was he able to kind of look at it as just another opponent?
No, it definitely wasn't just another opponent for him. Obviously he's playing his alma mater, somewhere he graduated from. So it was kind of, heavy on his chest that week. He's been saying it. Since he's got here, that game means a lot to him. So, it was just one of those games that, he was just prepared for, very locked in the whole week, leading up to that.
And Jaden, you knew this game was coming when you decided to come here. Have you prepared yourself for it, you feel?
Yeah, so this offseason I kind of was looking for the opportunity to play them again, and the opportunity presents itself this upcoming week. So we're just preparing as a team the best we can, treatment, study, class, film practice, everything.
When we asked you after the UCLA game about the Washington State game, and we could tell you were getting pretty emotional about it already. How do you just kind of compartmentalize that or channel that in a positive way and not maybe let it get the best of you?
At the end of the day, it's just another opponent. We just go in this week, we grind, watch the film, and then offensively and defensively, we just go out there on game day and just do our thing. So.
A lot of people have speculation about what happened during the bowl game at Washington State. What happened? What's your side of the story?
So I went in and got an X-ray on my ankle, and then I knew I wasn't able to play. So me and the trainers kind of agreed to just sit the rest of the game out after my X-ray.
Would you say that your overall time there ended the way you wanted it to? Is that how you? It's probably not how you pictured it when you first.
It's not how I pictured it, but I would say the win versus Washington was a really good win for the community of Washington State, the team, the seniors, the older guys, because that game holds a big value to all of them. But yeah.
How upset were you when Rolo, this whole situation happened with him and they had to let him go?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
Christian, where were you on the last play of the game?
I was on the right side, the defense's right side of the field. I was by Christian Roller Wallace, and I think Ephesians Priceout.
So the opposite side of where the ball ended up?
Yeah.
What was it like when you saw that ball being launched in the air? Did your heart stop? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I saw the ball in the air, and I was just, it happened fast. I was just watching it. And then I seen him go out the back of the end zone. It was just like a huge relief, and I just started running off the field. So,
for both you guys, I'm sure that internally you've seen the improvement and how much better this team has gotten over the year and compared to last year. But was this last game, maybe an opportunity for everyone else to see that this really is working?
You got it.
I feel like we've been working hard as a team. The coaches included. This as a whole. Football organization. I feel like we're playing at a very high level right now, and I feel like we've had our ups and downs during the season. I feel like, some games we've played at very high level, some games we've played very average, but I feel like, with us having one of the hardest schedules in the nation, it's week in and week out we're playing, top 25 teams. I just feel like a lot of people don't see that side, of the story with Arizona football. I feel like, we have a lot of people right now playing at a very high level, and I feel like we have a lot of good players on the team, so with a lot of good players, good coaching and things like that, I feel like, we have a very underrated team, and a lot of people don't see, the side that we see. So
Christian, we spoke to Wiley and Harris after the game. and both of them talked about what Saturday meant to them, considering what they went through. You went through similar experiences.
Yep.
What did that game mean to you?
Winning in the Rose Bowl from my senior year for one last time. I mean, it was something I can't even put into words. My mom came to the game. Just seeing all the Arizona fans with a smile on their face at the end of the game. A lot of coaches coached at UCLA. Prior to coming to Arizona, so just seeing a smile on their face too, and just bringing joy to the locker room, man. It meant a lot to me. Just winning one last time in the Rose Bowl.
By winning that game, you gave yourselves a chance to still make a bowl. Still a lot of work ahead to do that. But what would it mean to you if you guys were able to win these last two and qualify for a bowl game?
I've never been to a bowl game myself. We were supposed to go to one my freshman year. We missed the chance, but going to a bowl game, I mean, it's something like no other. Bonding with your teammates after the the postseason and things like that. I feel like it'd just be a great opportunity, just to keep the season alive and just go play in the postseason.
What has it been like to watch all of these freshmen get integrated into the defense and make a lot of plays?
It's been very exciting. I'm happy for a lot of the freshmen. It's gonna lead on very well for Arizona next year. Having a lot of experienced freshmen play. I feel like it's always a good thing when you have young guys playing and understanding and actually playing in big time games like this weekend. So. Seeing a lot of freshman players, kind of excited at the same time, but, I'm happy for those guys.
Jaden, what's your message to Sam Lange going into this week?
I would say my message to him is all the work he put in this offseason, all the sweat, blood, everything, it's all going to pay off, and it's going to show this week. Just know that everybody got his back on the offensive line, and we just do our job, then we'll be fine.
How would you describe Jaden's playing style?
It's very fun to watch. It's fun to see him, make a lot of plays out there, on the bench, and it's kind of relieving to, have a quarterback like him, and just see him go out there and make, exciting and great plays on Saturdays.
Do you dislike playing against a quarterback like that?
Yeah, we played against him last year, so I kind of already know that he was good. So it was hard playing against him last year, but I'm glad he's my teammate. He's on my side. So
there have been several times this year where you have avoided a rusher coming seemingly from your blind side. How do you sense that that's happening and know what to do?
Just a sixth sense, I guess. I really don't know. Sometimes I go back, watch the film, and I'm like, how did I get out of these tackles? It's fun. I look back, I'm like, wow, they didn't get me. They should have got me on this one. So.
Have you copied anyone in terms of your play style? Is it just all kind of come naturally?
No, I would kind of say it's just kind of like playing backyard football, just trying not to get tagged or everything. So it's kind of just, we do back home, just get away.
Did you play a lot of tag?
A lot of tackle, yeah.
That makes sense. You're obviously familiar with Washington State's defense to some degree. What can you tell us about the way that they play and the challenges?
I would say they have a really good defense. Their front is really good. Started from Brennan Jackson, R.J. Stone, and then transfers they got in. Poulet. The list just goes on and on. I know they added a couple guys that complement their defense good, so it's going to be a great opportunity to go up against another great defense.
Are you a trash talker on the field?
Do I look like one?
Well, do you think you'd go extra in this game because you know these guys more?
No. It's going to be fun, though. I know we're going to be saying stuff to each other, but it's just all within the game.
Christian, since you're a senior, how do you just kind of look at these next two games at home?
I'm just taking it game by game, to be honest. Just trying to keep elevating my game, playing at a high level, getting everybody else to play at a high level. Just the whole motive is just to win, get to the next game, and obviously get to a bowl game. So.
Christian, what do you think is the biggest difference between the defense's performance against UCLA and some of the previous games against Pac-12 opponents?
I just think we was all just playing for a purpose. I feel like we were all playing for each other, and I feel like we were just, running to the ball, swarming as a defense, and I feel like we were just, like I said, just playing for each other. You could feel the energy from everybody, starting from the D-line, to the linebackers, to the secondary, and it just felt like we all had each other back. When they had a big play, I feel like we just regroup, next play, type of mentality. So I feel like that helped us out a lot, on Saturday.
That's our time.